Hello and welcome back to Bookish, and welcome to my week-long Tagapalooza. There'll be a new tag video for me at least the first 4 days this week, and then not on Friday, assuming I don't get tagged again between now and then. This first tag is the Barkin' Bout Books tag, which I was tagged by Mark from Book Time With Elvis, who tagged me because my dogs oftentimes appear in my videos, which I'm sure they will in the background of this video at some point. So he was tagging, book owners. There's also an alternate version of this tag called Meowing About Books, which is for cat lovers. Now, the Barking About Books tag was created by Eric from Breakeven Books. I'll leave a link to his original tag down below, as well as to Mark's version. And then Meowing About Books tag was created by the Booktube goddess. I will leave a link to their channel down below as well. And I'm going to tag 3 people, all of whom are dog owners, but 2 of whom are or were dog owners, or 2 of whom also own cats. So Karen Evans, dog owner in the past. Hope this doesn't make you too sad, Karen, but also now a happy cat owner, I believe. Heidi from My Reading Life, who owns, I know, dogs. I think she has a black or chocolate lab, and then some new kittens. And then also Emma from the Overstuffed Shelf, who is a dog owner. I'm going to tag all of you. So if you want to do, for those of you who own dogs and cats, if you want to do the cat version of the tag, please do the cat version. If you want to do the dog version of the tag, please do the dog version. Also, since the questions in this tag are similar to questions that I've answered before, I decided to do something different with this video, and I'm going to rearrange the order of the questions to make this make more sense for what I'm doing, and B, I'm going to answer all the prompts by using books from one series of books. So if you watch my channel, you know I don't read a lot of books in series, and so you can probably guess already what series I'm going to talk about. So to get that out of the way now, I'm going to go ahead and answer prompt 4 from the Barking About Books tag first. And that is marking your territory. Name a book or series that you will always stand by no matter what. That book or series would be the Aubrey Maturin series of books of 21 Napoleonic age, naval combat spy stuff novels featuring the 2 wonderful characters of Captain Jack Aubrey and Stephen Maturin, who befriend one another and go on adventures all over the world on sailing ships, and everything about these books is just brilliant. The 2 main characters, I think, are brilliant characters. Jack Aubrey, slightly perhaps overstuffed, but incredibly handsome, lucky, adventuresome, brave, not necessarily the brightest character in the world, contrasted with Stephen Maturin, incredibly intelligent naturalist, actual medical doctor, son of a Catalan mother and an Irish father, so he is a Catholic, and therefore he and Aubrey differ on religion. They're different in terms of size. Maturin is smaller. He's not handsome. He is scruffy at the best of times. He doesn't pay any attention to his clothes or a lot to his hygiene, and yet he's an incredibly accomplished doctor and naturalist, and as it turns out, spy. And these books are just remarkably great. And I know in going in it sounds like they are, straight dude bro lit, but reality is for the most part they're not. The female characters who do appear in the novel are nuanced. They are complete characters. Oftentimes they are a major part of the plot. Their thoughts, their actions are recorded, and I think O'Brien does a really good job of commenting on all kinds of things in these novels, from double standards between the sexes during the time period in which the novels are set, to racism, to imperialism, to religious differences. It's pretty much all in this series of novels, and I just think they're great. There's Ike now, appropriately barking. So then prompt number 5, I'm also going to do second. No, sorry. So prompt number 6, I'm going to do second. And prompt number 6 is Stand By Me, name a book or series that portrayed a very loyal friendship between its characters. The friendship between Stephen Maturin and Lucky Jack Aubrey is one of incredible loyalty. Each man is willing to sacrifice his life for the other. Each man is willing to put everything at risk for the other. I don't want to give everything away, but when Captain Jack Aubrey is down on his luck, it's Stephen Maturin who more or less gives him an opportunity to sail again. And when Stephen Maturin is in various dangerous situations, it's oftentimes Captain Jack Aubrey who rescues him. And even though they have their differences, they get together on board ship whenever possible to play music together. Captain Jack plays the violin, and I believe Stephen Maturin plays the cello. And they play music together on the ship. And it's just a brilliant friendship. So now then, to go back to the prompts in order. Prompt number 1 is, I've got a bone to pick with you. Name a book that was good until it wasn't. You were enjoying it and then it ended up disappointing you. I'm going to go with the, what is this? This is the 15th book in the series, the Aubrey Maturin series, and that is The True Love. There were aspects of this I found to be very satisfying, particularly dealing with the character, a new character of Clarissa Oakes, who is introduced on board the ship and into the lives of these characters, and she will be a really important character moving forward in the series. But in terms of the mission that Captain Jack and his ship are on, that really is left hanging, and it carries over into the next novel. So it was kind of disappointing that we didn't have a resolution to the actual kind of plot that this story is following. So that was somewhat disappointing. By the way, even though these are books in series, each novel is, with perhaps the exception of this one and the one that comes before it, each novel is fairly complete and self-contained. And they don't usually leave cliffhangers, which I'm not a big fan of in a series. And that probably is why I have The True Love there for that one. Prompt number 2 is Welcome Home. Name a book or a series that gives you a warm feeling of home. And for that, I went with book number 11 in the series, and that is The Reverse of the Medal. In The Reverse of the Medal, Captain Jack Aubrey and Stephen Maturin are back home in England, and they're dealing with domestic situations and kids and families and houses, and there's one of the most incredibly moving scenes I've ever read in a book here, in which Stephen and the crew of Jack Aubrey's ship show him an incredible amount of loyalty and save him from disgrace and humiliation in an incredibly powerful and moving way. And this gives me kind of the warm fuzzies, and it's about their home life, which is kind of, not completely about their home life, but a little bit about their home life, which I think qualified as an answer for this prompt. Let's see. Prompt number 3 is Ruffin It. Name a book that has a journey or travel element in it. Well, all these books have a journey or travel element in it, but I went with book number, what is this one? This is book number 10 in the series, The Far Side of the World, because this is the book in which Captain Jack and Stephen Maturin sail around the end of South America for the very first time. And they go cruising in the Pacific looking for an American-made frigate, and they have all kinds of adventures and spy stories and stuff there. Then let's see, since I already did prompt 4, I need to do prompt 5. Prompt 5 is Diggin Holes, a book that has some hidden secrets or had a big plot twist uncovered. I'm not sure if it counts as a plot twist, but one of the things that makes these books in this series remarkable is that it's not just all naval warfare. As I mentioned to you, there is a lot of character development and relationship stories told in here. But there's also a lot of spy stories and intrigue here, as well as descriptions of the natural world. And anyway, this book probably, I think, is the one that had a lot of spy stuff in it, had a lot of unexpected stuff, and maybe the most unexpected twist in the book, and I won't ruin anything for you, is who the surgeon's mate is. Given what I told you about Stephen Maturin, I think the twist at the end of this has to do with that idea of the surgeon's mate. And I won't say any more than that, but another very good book in that series. So then I did prompt 6 already, so prompt 7 is Tug of War, a book you have very mixed feelings about, and that would be the last book in the series, and that's 21, the final unfinished voyage of Jack Aubrey. This is the book in the series that Patrick O'Brian was writing when he died, and it's unfinished, and it's complete with text and like the handwritten stuff. And I have issues with posthumously published books in general. Having said that, I was happy to have it, and happy to read it. But it is, you know, incomplete and unedited, and therefore it kind of, you know, as much as I love having it and much as I love having that it exists, it also, given my feeling for posthumously published books, is also kind of one of those things that makes me a little uncomfortable. And the last prompt is treats, a book that you are super excited about and will reward yourself by reading. I plan on rereading the entire Aubrey Maturin series, and the one I'm looking forward to the most treaty one, is Post Captain. This is the second book in the series, and this is the one that has the most naval battles. And I realize this is completely, this seems like a guy thing, but really it's not. O'Brien's ability to describe action scenes is unparalleled. I don't know that anybody does it better, ever has done it better than he does, and there are a lot of action scenes in this book, and it makes it a really kind of addictive, enjoyable, fast-paced read. And so this is the treat I'm most looking forward to. Anyway, there you go. There's the Barking About Books tag. Thank you, Mark, for tagging me. And I will leave all the information to all the tags and the creators and people I tagged in the show notes down below. As always, look forward to your comments in the comments section, and thank you for watching.